Awesome. Welcome, guys. So good to see you today. So good to see you today. Amazing. How are you? How was your weekend? It feels like we've not spoken for 1 week. Tell me, how you doing? Awesome. Yeah, you know, engage with me in the chat. Let's have some fun tonight. Okay. So who is online? Introduce yourself on the chat. Tell me your name. Tell me where you're watching from. The country you're watching from. Okay. Tell me your name. Tell me the country you're connecting from. So this is our fifth training in the series. We had 4 training last week, and this is the first training this week. Wow, Zalmon, you're my first caller tonight. Says weekend was quite fulfilling. Amazing. Good to hear. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. And I hope you're also doing very well. Okay? I trust you're doing very well. All right. Okay. So we've been focusing on marketing. We have been focusing on marketing, how to get better at marketing, how to get better at creating awareness for our products and services. Awesome, Miriam. Good to see you. Yeah, hi, Abuja. Zalmon, you didn't write where you're watching from. Give me your city. Okay, type in your city. Let me know that your city is represented. Okay, Zalmon, Miriam is from Abuja. Zalmon is from Port Harcourt, watching from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Awesome, awesome. Miriam Usman says great info. All right, Miriam, where are you watching from? Let me know the name of your city. I'll really appreciate it, okay? And are you ready for the training of tonight? Okay, Chinenu Megwali says, good evening, Mr. Dan. Good evening, Chinenu. What city are you watching from? I'd like to know. All right, let me know in the comments. What city are you watching from? All right, so just introduce yourself, just your name and the city you're watching from. I'd like to know, okay? Chienum is watching from Asaba, the beautiful city of Asaba. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. Okay? Nice to have you here. Miriam Usman, I'd like to know where you're watching from. All right? Okay. Can we get started? Are you ready for tonight? Are you ready for tonight? I'm so sure that if you attended the training of last week, by now it should be getting clearer to you what you should actually do to reposition your business, whether as a business owner or as a network marketer. Okay, so if you of last week, you should be getting clearer now. Also, if you happen to miss any of the training, just find time to go through the recording, which is right there on the group. Just scroll down in the group and the recording is right there. And if you're watching on Facebook and you're not a member of the Marketing on Fire community, just go to danewa.net/marketing on fire. All right, that's where the community is at, and be a part of what we are doing here. so that you can engage with other community members, ask your question, and get important updates as you guys are training. All right, so danewa.net/marketing on fire. It's free, by the way, so there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't join. If you're a business owner, solopreneur, or network marketer, you're interested in learning digital marketing strategies to be able to create awareness and promote your business the right way, the Marketing on Fire community is the place to be. Okay, so I have Nick Kepi that says from Ogbomoso. Okay, nice to have you here, Nick Kepi. That you're a regular also. You're a regular. Oyo State, yeah. Ogbomoso is in Oyo State, Nigeria. Okay, can we get started? So today, well, I'm also, before I get started, I want to also say that I'm looking at a situation where we don't exceed 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes in our training, so that people can actually run off to do other things. I think if we keep to that time, it might help our attendance also. If people know that okay, it's just a 1 hour, at most 1 hour 30 minutes training, it might actually also help. So I'm thinking we should try to keep to that. That also means that I will try to be as fast as possible in the content that I deliver, and that also means that on the day we are to do practical, like the day we do Facebook advertising, we probably will have to break it down into many sub sessions. So since I may not be able to do justice if I want to train on all the details, so I'll just probably take one particular subsection and handle it. Just like tomorrow we are going to be treating how to create an email list, right? So rather than just teach on everything, I probably just break it. Maybe how to create an email list, focus on that. Another day, how to create a messenger list, focus on that. Another day, just like we'll break it down like that so that it's easier to absorb, right? And it also result to information overload. I hope that's fine, right? Remember, you are free to engage with me. Let me know what you think. I hope 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes is fine, right? If you think it's not, let me know also, right? So what you guys want is what we will do. So Marketing on Fire is all about delivering value for you guys. So whatever works for you, I'll try to make it work for me, right? But that's what I think. If you also think so, then it's fine. But if you don't think so, let me know in the chat. And if you also think so, if you think what I've said is okay for you, let me know also in the comments. All right. So we are dealing on the 6 critical things to consider when pitching your business or opportunity, right? The truth is that a lot of time when we try to pitch our business or opportunity to prospects, because we are excited, because we think or believe that our business is the best that has happened, we tend to promote it with that excitement. And at the end of the day, we end up saying things which are not particularly true, or things which are half truth, and half truth is a lie. I hope you know, or exaggerating, or pitching your opportunity or business in a way that might come back to hurt you or to bite you. All right. So in this business, integrity is very key. So so that's what we want to look at today. We want to do it in a very professional way where people can be very willing to deal with you because you are actually promoting your opportunity or business the way it is. All right. So that's what I'm going to be teaching on today. Okay, very important. This will save you a whole lot of stress tomorrow. Trust me. All right. I'm actually speaking from experience. This will save you from a whole lot of stress. Sometimes when we exaggerate or out of excitement, we begin to say things the way they really are not, it might get us more temporary results. But trust me, it's only a matter of time. Those people are going to come after you. Those people are going to disgruntle, they're going to complain, they're going to murmur, and they're going to say all kinds of things against you, which is not what you want, all right? So I'm going to teach you exactly how to really go about it the professional way, such that the people who are working with you will be there with you the long haul. They want to be with you for, for the long haul. Okay. All right. So I have Ibere Samuel says, good evening, sir, from Lagos. Reducing the duration will be awesome. Okay, 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes a day. Miriam says, very fine, thanks. Okay. Nika Peter, good to see you here. Hi, says Abby Joseph says, good evening, please. No volume. Really? Abby Joseph, it has to be from your end. Every other person seem to be able to hear me. Check your mobile or your device, all right? I think the volume is good. Please let me test the volume. All right. Zalman says that's a great idea. Okay, everybody seems to like it. Says great. Says integrity is key. Okay, I just confirm my audio is very good. All right. So please check your device and be sure you can actually hear us. All right. So we already explained that the right and professional way to create awareness for your business is not by driving awareness or ads to your sales page or your product page. We already said that. I already gave reasons why you shouldn't do that. So anyhow you're driving the awareness, whether you're paying for advertising, whether it's through word of mouth, whether you're sending people to your page or your website, the page you're sending them to ideally should not be a sales page or a product page. The reason is because your conversion rate is going to be lower if you are sending them to a sales or product page, right? So you send them to a lead magnet or your value page. What does that mean? It means that you should have discovered a pain point of your target audience, and then you create a solution to that particular problem and you give it away for free. All right. So how do you give it away for free? It could be through Facebook group, it could be through WhatsApp group, it could be through Telegram group, it could be through video, it could be through, you just think about it. Right? There are so many channels you can decide to use to give away your value. All right. But the most important thing is that you must have a lead magnet page or a value page where people give you their contact and authority to get in touch with them subsequently in return for your free value or your free gift, right? So that is the ideal way to do it, so that when you drive traffic to your lead magnet page or your value page, even though people are not parting with money, and even though you're not making money from them right at that time, but the truth is that you have their contact, you can make money from them again and again subsequently, which is very much better. Let me give you an example. Imagine that we have Mr. A, all right, who is driving traffic to the sales or product page. And we have, okay, no, let me mention Mr. A. Imagine that we have Abby Joseph, all right, who is driving traffic to his sales page or product page. And on the other hand, we have Miriam, who is driving traffic to her lead magnet page or value page. Now, let's assume that from their traffic, both of them, each of them are able to drive 1,000 clicks or 1,000 people, right, to their different pages. Now, you would agree with me that the number of people who will buy, the number of people out of that 1,000 who will buy the product that Abby Joseph is selling will give me the authority to get in touch with them subsequently. That is, who will subscribe to our list, whether it is email list or messenger list, right? You will agree with me. So in a case where in a sales page, probably will be expecting around 2% conversion rate, right? So 2% of 1,000 is what? Mathematicians in the house. That is 20 people. If I'm not mistaken, 20 people, right? Okay, 20 people buy from Abby Joseph, from 1,000 people who came to the sales page. Now, what happens to the other 980 people who did not buy immediately? Abby Joseph has lost them, and that is it. He cannot reach them again. They are gone. They are gone. For Abby Joseph to reach them again, he has to advertise again, which means spending more money to reach people who you have already reached. But on the other hand, Marian, who sent her traffic to her lead magnet page or her value page, will probably get up to 40% conversion rate if her targeting is right. If she targeted people who actually need that particular product, she should easily have a conversion rate of 40%, sometimes way higher. But let's be conservative, 40%. What is 40% of 1,000 people? All right, 40% of 1,000 people is what? 400 people. So these are 400 people that are subscribed to Marian's list. Now, Marian can now nurture them and build her KLT factor with them. That is know, like, and trust. Marian can nurture these 400 people and keep giving them value to a point where they know her, they like her, and they trust her. And once the KLT factor is in place, guess what? They would be more likely to do business with Marian. So ultimately, Marian is going to be able to get more sales from these 400 people than Abe Joseph, who got only 20 sales from them. All right. Okay, I see Olufemi is saying audio needed. Please, can any other person confirm that the audio is good? Because I'm getting a little bit worried. I want to be sure you're hearing me, because if you can't hear me, what's the point? All right. Two people have complained about the audio. Can you really hear me? Please, if you can, just let me know in the comments that my audio is good. If that is the case, then Olufemi, you probably need to check your device. All right. Because I've confirmed from my other device, the audio is very, very good from my end. But I'd like somebody, from that other end to confirm in the comment section. Just confirm to me if my audio is good enough, if it's rather clear, all right? Just confirm to me. Okay. So while I'm waiting, Mr. Joseph, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you, sir. Joseph is joining us from YouTube. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Angela says, good evening, everyone. Okay, good evening, Angela. How are you doing? Say good evening, Olufemi. Okay. Okay, Abe Joseph said, yeah, I'm okay now. Okay. So Olufemi, you probably need to check your audio. Abe Joseph complained about my audio. All right, now it's good. So probably check your audio to be sure you're good also. Right? Okay. Zalman said audio is good here. The brother Samuel said audio is perfect. Abe Joseph said, let him go back and click no sound. That's what I did. Okay. Okay. Olufemi, Abe Joseph said, you should go back. Say my audio is okay. Okay, awesome. Olufemi says loud and clear now. Oh, awesome. Okay. Raymond says it's okay for me. Okay, I think we're good to go. So you get the point, right? So Abe Joseph only made 20 sales and lost 980 people. Meanwhile, Miriam, who drove traffic to her lead magnet of value page, was able to convert 400 of the 1,000 people that came to that page. On the long run, Marian is going to make money hands down than Abe Joseph. Hands down. And this strategy works no matter what you do. Even if you're a network marketer, it works for you, right? People are going to join your team if they know, like, and trust you. So what you want to do, don't just go on Facebook or on YouTube or wherever you're advertising and you're going there to send people to the company you're promoting. Don't do that. You're building that company's business, not your own business. Because tomorrow, that company will be out of business, so will you. All right? So don't build that company business, build your own business, and then send that traffic to the company. Do you understand? What do I mean by build your own business? You build your own business by building your own email list. The moment you are sending people from your ads to a company, it is that company's business you're building, not yours. Those people you are sending don't know you. They will know that company, and the company will benefit from them, right? So what you want to do, you need to send them to you first. Get them to your email list. Get them to your community. Build a rapport with them. Let them know you by name. Let them know, like, and trust you. Then, when you tell them about your company, they will listen. And when they now decide to join you, they will have a better relationship with you than with that company. So when that company fades away, or when you find a better opportunity, all you need to do is to send them an email or a message and say, hey, I found a better opportunity. I need you to check it out. That is how to build your business, especially as a network marketer. All right, that is exactly how to build your business so that you can hit ranks no matter the company that you join. So all you just be looking out for is a good opportunity that you can introduce to your team because they know, like, and trust you. Whenever you bring an opportunity to them, chances are very high that they are going to listen to you. All right, that is where you want to get your business to. Whether as a business owner or as a network marketer, it works. Once you get your business to this point where you understand the essence of building a lead magnet or value page, knowing a community to know you, like you, and trust you, then you have your business well on the ground to go. All right. So it doesn't matter what is happening with the companies you're promoting or with your suppliers or whatever. Whatever third party, no matter what they do, even if they disappoint, all you need to do is to communicate with your community, tell them what's up, and tell them the next line of action. That is the way to build a business sustainably. Does it make sense so far before I proceed? Is it clear so far? What I just explained now, is it clear so far? And in a subsequent training, I'm going to be diving into how to create your lead magnet page. All right? I'm going to teach that on a subsequent training. Like we all agree, we're going to be breaking it down so that our meeting is not exceeding 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay. Uzama audio is very good. Okay. Okay, here, all right. Build my own email list first. Exactly. Build your email list first. Very, very important. If you're not building your email list, you're joking. If you're not building your email list, you're building somebody else's business. Build your own email list. Your email is the most significant, most important asset you will have in digital marketing. With an email list, you can begin to make money at any time. All right. Once you find a very good opportunity, all you need to do is to fire out an email to your list, and they're going to take a look at your opportunity, and some of them are going to join you. That is how to build a business sustainably. But when you don't have an email list, you're going to be, just going around and working so hard, but not commanding commensurate results. All right. So the essence of this training is to help you so that you're not wasting time. You do this thing, you build your network the right way, whether as a business owner or as a network marketer. Okay. Albert Joseph says, making sense. Angela says, yes, it's clear. Facebook user says, it makes a lot of sense. It says, okay. All right. So let's look at 6 critical things to consider when pitching your business or opportunity. These are 6 things you must not do, right? 6 things to take note of. Please, I hope you have your writing pad. I would encourage you that every time you show up here, always have your writing pad to really help you, right? Because some of these things you need to go back again and have a refresher, all right? So always have your writing pad. So please, if you don't have a writing pad, get out one now. I'm going to give you 6 things that you should never do, 6 things that you should consider, 6 things that if you take note of, you probably build your business a better way, create a community who know you as somebody of integrity and somebody who is honest, all right? And that is a surefire way of building a sustainable community. Very, very important, all right? So are you ready? Number 1, don't take more risk than you can afford, all right? Don't take more risk than you can afford. This rules applies to both business owners and network marketers. Sometimes people come to give you, show you one opportunity or the other. All right. Now, please understand that as a business person or network marketer, what you have, the money you have, is actually more important than the money you want to make. Let me say that again. The money you already have is more important than the money you want to make. All right. So place a priority, place a premium on the money you have over the money you want to make. It's very important. Because what most of us do is that because we want to make more money, we take some uncalculated risk, and at the end of the day, we lose the money that we have. All right. The money we want to make, we don't make it. The one we have, we lose it. All right. So please Yeah, thank you, Angela. You're making notes for the community. It says, don't take more risks than you can afford. That's correct. Don't take more risks than you can afford. What does this mean? It means that as a business owner, somebody comes to you and say, hey, there's this business opportunity, this company, you can buy from them and do this and do that. Now, ask yourself, can you really afford it? Now, people don't understand what that question means. For instance, if you have 1 million naira in your account, right, and somebody is bringing an opportunity of 1 million, right, or even an opportunity of 500,000, right? Now, when I ask, can you afford it? You probably would think yes, because you have 1 million in your account, and the opportunity is just 500,000 or 800,000 or even 900,000. So you may answer me, yes, you can afford it, but that's not the meaning of that question. What can you really afford it means is this: if you lose that money, will your life be shattered? If you lose that money, will it really affect you? Will it ground your business? Will it make you depressed? Will it make you, start thinking, evil thoughts? Will it strain your relationship with that your friend or that partner that's bringing business to you? All right, that is the meaning of can you afford it? If your answer is yes, if it's going to get you depressed, if it's going to get your business grounded, if it's going to affect you to lose, then please, you cannot afford that opportunity. All right? You cannot afford that opportunity. That is the truth. There are so many businesses that I have done, and thank God Mr. Joseph is there. There are so many businesses that we have done that probably didn't work, and we have also done some that worked, but our relationship is still cordial. Why? Because we understand this particular principle. All right? So do not take more risk than you can afford. It is when you have taken a risk more than you can afford, that is what will lead to, your friend, your one-time friend becoming an enemy, right? Because you have taken a risk that you cannot afford. That is what will make some people even get suicidal. That is what will make some people, start get their business at a point where they can no longer do business, right? That is what happens. So please always ask yourself, if you lose this money, will it affect you negatively? All right? Always ask yourself that question. If that money you're going to be investing is something that if you lose, life goes on. It's something that if you lose, your business can still go on. If you lose, you can still pay house rent, you can still pay children's school fees. Nothing dramatic is going to happen to your life and your lifestyle. If you answer the yes, then go ahead and take that risk. All right? Because the truth is this: business is all about risk. It is impossible for you not to take risk. In fact, even if you're not a business owner, even if you're an employee, you must still take risk. The fact that you wake up every morning to go to work is risk you're taking, because you could have an accident and die, right? You could be at work and armed robbers will burst into your office and kill everybody. I've even heard of bankers who work in a bank and armed robbers attack them and kill them. So, as a human being, right, whether you are a child, or you are a student, or you are an employee, or you're a business owner, or you're a solopreneur, or you're a network marketer, it's impossible not to take risk, right? You get married, it's a risk, because the person you're getting married to, you don't know when she's going to die. You don't know if the person's going to die the next day or the next week. So it's a risk, right? You're traveling. How are you sure you're going to get to where you're going to? It's a risk. You're in your house, right? How are you sure? You rent a house. How are you even sure that the people who built the house know what they did? How are you sure that house will not collapse on you, right? So you're driving. How are you sure that when you match your brake is to work? So every day we consciously and unconsciously take risk. And for you to say you're not a risk taker is to deceive yourself. Every human being is a risk taker. So in business, it's same. Right? It's impossible for you to be in business and not take risk. The bottom line is it a risk you can afford? That's the question you should always ask yourself. If you lose that money, if it's going to dramatically affect you, if it's going to affect your love, if it's going to affect your ability to take care of your dependents, then it's a risk you cannot afford. But if you lose that money and life goes on, nothing changes, it's going to be painful that you lost money, of course, but it won't really, affect your lifestyle or your ability to take care of your family. Then fine, go ahead. Does that make sense so far? Okay. Zalman says, minimize your risk and maximize returns. Correct. All right. Yeah, correct. So please always do not take a risk that you cannot afford. Now, here is what you can actually do. In a case where the opportunity is too good to pass it over, but yet the capital involved is something you cannot afford, right? What can you do? I'll give you one strategy that you can do. What you can do is this: look for a friend or a couple of friends, right? And share that opportunity with them. All of you can partner and then take that risk. What does that do? It means that both of you, all of you can cut down your risk to a level that all of you can handle or can absorb. All right, and then you are still taking advantage of that opportunity. I hope that's clear. So you're not passing over the opportunity, so to say, but instead of you being the only one investing in that opportunity, having the chance to lose all the money. What now happens when you get people involved is that all of you are now sharing the risk. What does that mean? It means that the risk on each and every one of you is minimal. It's something that if it fails, if that investment or business fails, all of you can still move on with your life because all of you have invested what you can actually lose, right? So that is one thing you can do in a situation where the opportunity is just too good that you cannot afford to pass it over and not do it, all right? Okay. Says, yes, makes sense. Awesome. Okay. Yes, makes sense. All right. Okay. So number two, don't guarantee results. All right. I say a lot of people make this mistake. They guarantee results. Whether you're a business owner or you're a network marketer, especially as a network marketer, don't guarantee results. Share your opportunity with your target audience. Tell them what it is. Don't guarantee any result because at the end of the day, you don't control that business. You don't run the business. You don't own the business. All right. So you are a risk taker. So the people you are sharing the opportunity with are also risk takers. So allow them to analyze the risk and decide whether or not they want to take the risk or not. So at the end of the day, please give people an opportunity to decide for themselves. Because what happens is this: when you guarantee results, now what it means is that those people will shift the responsibility of the risk to you. So if anything goes wrong, they want to hold you responsible. That is when you start hearing people call you a scammer or call you all kinds of dirty names because they did not take responsibility for their own risk. They probably shifted the risk on you. And people can be very selfish that way. So when the going is good, they're making all of the money. They're not sharing any with you. But when it goes bad, they now want to start taking it out of you. Some of them will flatly tell you to return their money. All right. Meanwhile, they didn't give you the money. They put the money in the investment. So please don't guarantee results. Share the opportunity with them. Let them analyze the opportunity and decide if they want to join you or not. Now, the person who is guaranteeing results might have more results than you in the short term. But the truth is that in the long term, you are going to have more people in your organization because your target audience will come to see you as somebody who is honest, who is truthful, right? So they come to see you as somebody who, if they ask about an opportunity, you will give them your honest, adulterated response. Once people trust you to that extent, they can take your word for it because they know you are not trying to cajole them or get them to do what you want them to do. They can trust that, man, if this person has said this to me, this is the best that he or she knows. All right. So in the long run, people are going to trust you more and will want to do business with you than the person who is always lying, who is always talking people and getting people in without telling them, the in and out of the opportunity. I hope that's clear. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Angela, thanks for the note. So don't guarantee results. Yeah, number two, don't guarantee results. Angela, thanks so much. I appreciate it. You said pure truth. Yes, please. So don't guarantee results. Number three, Always share the advantages and the disadvantages of the opportunity you share. Please, very important. When you are introducing your opportunity with your target audience, share the opportunity with them. Tell them the advantages and the advantages. Look, guys, there is no other way of building your business sustainably than this. If you lie to them, they may join you, yes, but you are building your house on a faulty foundation. Because when they find out that you lied to them, they're not going to do business with you again. That's the truth. They're not going to do business with you again. And it's not going to stop there. They are going to start telling other people not to do business with you. So you find out that some of you who are saying, talking to people that are telling me I'm not ready, or I don't have money, or I'm not interested, it could be that you're already suffering from this. People, mutual friends are already telling each other, oh, boy, don't do business with that person. It's not nice. I did business with the person, I lost my money because they didn't tell me the truth. So words travel fast, very fast. So please do not hide the details of the opportunity with your prospects. It saves you from headache, because when you hide the details of opportunity from your prospects, they are going to give you headache. They are going to give you so much pressure and problems tomorrow. So tell them the advantages, tell them the disadvantages, and let them make up their mind. Now, yes, I agree with you that it will mean you getting fewer people in your organization. But these people you are going to get are going to be solid. They are going to be people who will ride with you for a very long time. All right? They are going to be people who will not castigate you even if the opportunity fails. If that company folds or the company decides to run away with people's money, the people you are going to have in your team are people who will be reasonable enough to know that it's not your fault, and they will be there with you to chart a way forward. Of course, that is the kind of team you want to have. Why do you want to build a team of 100 useless people? Right? People who just are there because of what they want to get. They are not there because they are interested in the vision. They're not there because they're interested in even you. They're not there because they're interested in the network, right? They're only there for the money. At the slightest problem in any company that leaders are promoting, they will be the first person to attack you. Why do you want to build a team made up of such people? No, you don't, right? So it's better for you to have a team of 20 solid people who will be there with you through thick and thin than 100 people who will call you scammer and call you, all sorts of derogatory names for things that are not actually your fault. Right? I hope you're getting it. Very, very important. All right? Okay. So, Joseph, I see it. And that's the reason why I love business of OPM, OPT, and OPE. Okay. All right. So, can we proceed? Can we proceed? I've given three rules right now. Number one, I said don't take more risks than you can afford to lose. Two, don't guarantee results. And three, always share the advantages and disadvantages of the opportunity that you share. Very, very important. Okay. Number four. Never take anybody to borrow or take risk they are not willing to take because of your business or because of your opportunity. Yeah. Angela, thanks so much. See, do not hide the details of your business to your prospects. Yeah, do not. Tell them the truth. Let them take advantage. Let them take their own decisions themselves. At least they will take an informed decision. If they tell you no, that means that is also good for you. It means that they will probably would have given you problem. If you've hidden that thing that made them say no, they don't want to do business. If you have hidden it from them, they probably would have given you a headache. So them saying no is actually a good thing. You have to sift them. You can't work with everybody. So open up, tell them the truth, let them know and take their own decisions themselves. Right? Zalman says that's professional. Yeah, if you want peace of mind, that's exactly what to do. Right? If you want peace of mind and you want to build a team that you can call family. You know, there's a term I use in marketing on fire. I said it's a business family. So if you intend to build a family, you must be honest. You must be, pump and plain. No secret. Don't hide anything. Because if you begin to hide, then how can you they want to build a business family. When you are very upfront and honest with people, even when that business fails, they're not going to stop. In fact, they're going to be telling you, boss, man, I understand what went on. Let's try and look for another opportunity and let's get it going. That is the kind of community you want to build. Not people who will be sulking and crying and abusing you. All right? So just be open with them. So that way you know that the people joining you are people who will be there with you through thick and thin. Right? Very, very important. My brother says real words. Okay. Angela says, okay, always share the advantages and disadvantages of the business and allow them to take their decisions. That's correct. That's correct. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. Number 4, never tell anybody to borrow or take risks that they are not willing to take. I see a lot of especially network marketers do this, all right? So they share an opportunity with you and they tell you this is the best opportunity in your whole life. Don't miss it. If you miss it, you will never forgive yourself. If you don't have the money, sell your property, you borrow money. Please don't say things like that, right? Don't say things like that. When you do that, they are going to be taking that decision, not because they want to take it, but because you told them to take it. And God help you, if that business ever fails, you're in trouble, right? Don't. Let me tell you something. If you share your opportunity with somebody, tell the person the advantages and disadvantages, and you're open with the person. If that person buys into the opportunity, that person can, on his own, decide to sell a property and come to join that business, or can on his own decide to go and borrow money and join that business. Why? Because they are sold to the business, because they believe in the business, because you have explained it to them, not because you are the one who told them to go and borrow. No, that is a decision that only them should make. All right? That is a decision that only them should make. That is a very cardinal principle if you want to build a team that you can call family, right? A team that you're not scared of going into an opportunity that will not work, right? You're not supposed to be scared. As a professional network marketer, you're not supposed to be scared. Every professional network marketer knows that in every business there are risks. So the rule of the game is to ensure that you're winning more than you're losing, right? That's the rule of the game. Win more than you're losing. But every professional network marketer knows that not every network marketing company that you join will succeed. As a matter of fact, like I shared in one of the trainings last week, you need to get to a point where you actually understand that every business has an expiry date. Just the same way every product has an expiry date. Every business has an expiry date, right? The same way every human being has an expiry date. People are going to die at different times. So the same with the business. Every business has an expiry. The moment they outlive their usefulness, they die. The moment people don't need them anymore and they do not, re-strategize to become relevant, in the market, they're going to die. So you need to understand that no business actually will live forever. I shared last week. I shared with you about a business that just collapsed in the United States called Group Brothers. This is a business of 200 years old. I mean, way older than Nigeria. Can you imagine that? A business of 200 years old. They are into clothing. They are a clothing retailer, right? And not just a small clothing retailer. They have clothed about 40 U.S. presidents, and are the unofficial clothiers of Wall Street bankers. So it's a multi-billion-dollar outfit. But yet, it folded. Why? Do you know why they folded? Now, they deal mostly on corporate wares. Now, because of COVID-19, most people are now working from home. And what it means is that most people do not need to wear suit, shirt, and tie anymore. You just wear t-shirt and sweatpants, and that's fine. So the demand for corporate wears have really, really reduced because a lot of people are working from home. And that was it. And this problem did not just start at COVID. It has started a couple of years because more people are getting into home business, more people are getting into e-commerce, more people are getting into network marketing, more people are beginning to understand that they do not need a shop and an office, that they can actually run a business from their home, hire people all over, and everybody's working from home. All right? and you can have a staff meeting on Zoom. And you don't need the overhead of renting an office space, paying logistics, getting company drivers, and all of those overhead. You don't need all of that. A lot of people are beginning to come to terms with the fact that you can actually run a proper business virtually, remotely, everybody working from their homes, and then doing meetings on Zoom. So because this was a trend that has started some years before now, the demand for their product has been going down, and they failed to rejig their strategy by probably going into the kind of attire that people are now that is now in high demand, which is t-shirts, casual shirts, sweatpants, chinos, just things that make people free at home. They didn't do that. They kept on selling their corporate wares, and then COVID-19 came and then put the nail on the coffin, and they're out of business. They went bankrupt. All right. So you need to understand that as a network marketer, no matter how much you believe in that company, there's going to come a time when the services of that company will expire, either because the market has outgrown the usefulness of that company, or another company with a better service and product has come and taken the entire market from them. You remember that before now, if you can remember, those who take especially those in Lagos, those who take the yellow and black taxi are like the big boys, right? So if you're not mobile, if you can take taxis, then you're fine. But in fact, right now, I almost don't see those yellow and black taxis anymore. Everybody is doing Uber or Taxify, right? So what do you call that? The ride-hailing industry have distorted the taxi industry big time. All right. So imagine you're a network marketer promoting in the taxi industry, and then Uber and Taxify shows up. It's going to definitely affect your business. All right. So please understand that there's an expiry to every business. Unfortunately, you don't know that expiry. You don't know. All right. So let the people know so that they can have the mindset of a business owner. A business owner must be willing and ready to take risk, but it has to be calculated risk. Okay, I hope that's clear. So do not, put pressure on people, motivate people to go and borrow money or to take risk that they are not willing to take. Don't tell somebody, hey, clear your account and invest here, you're going to make the money back. No, what if they don't make the money back? You're putting yourself in problem. All right, so don't do that. Okay, let me see. Okay, Promise says every business has risk. The key is win more than you lose. Very striking. Yes, brother. Thank you so much. All right. So that was number 4. Number 5. When you share your results or that of your upline, remember to add a disclaimer. Now, this applies mostly to network marketers. Most times when you want to recruit people, you want to share your results, probably yours or that of your upline. You hear people saying people are making $10,000 a month in this opportunity, people are making $70,000 a month in this opportunity, and all of that. It is true, right? But guess what? It is not everybody that is making $10,000 or $70,000, right? It's the truth. So, for instance, if I'm in a particular network marketing business and I'm making $70,000, for instance, it will be foolhardy to take my results and then go and start telling all your target audience that they will make $70,000. It could happen, but then again, it may not happen. Why? Because my skill set and the skill set of the people you are trying to recruit are not the same. My work ethic and theirs are not the same. What I know and theirs is not the same. My network, might be more than theirs. So there are a lot of factors that actually, affect how much you make in the network marketing business. So it's when you share the result of your own results, that if you have some good results, you want to share your result or the result of your upline in the case you don't have a good result to continue. Please always add a disclaimer. Let me circle back again. It is not wrong to share your result or the result of your upline when trying to pitch your business opportunity or network opportunity. It's not wrong at all. Because really, most people are going to ask you, in this business I'm pitching to me, what is my expectation? What is possible? What kind of earning is possible in this particular business? All right, I want to know so that I will know that if I put in this kind of effort, this is the kind of result I could get. All right, a lot of people would want to be good, but when you share that result, add a disclaimer. Say something like, this result I'm sharing with you is not typical. It's just for examples, right? It is possible to make more than this amount or less, depending on work ethic, depending on how hard you work, depending on your goal, your vision, and your drive. All right, that is a disclaimer. So nobody is going to come to you tomorrow and say, you promise I'm going to be making $10,000 every month if I join you. You could make $10,000. In fact, you could make more than $10,000, but you can also make more than $10,000. So always add that disclaimer. When you share your screenshot of your offline, or you share your testimony, or you share your result, never give an impression that is the basic. That is, that anybody who joins you will start making that kind of money. Then you are setting them up for unmet expectation. They are going to join you expecting that they make that same amount that you showed them. And when they don't make that amount, for a reason that is theirs, maybe they are lazy, maybe they're not even doing the work, maybe they're not even following the instruction, maybe they're not even refined, maybe they're not even doing what they're supposed to do. All of this fault is theirs. But you have hit them on a particular outcome. All right? They are going to still, be angry or be dissatisfied that they are not making that particular amount they're making. So imagine somebody that is giving an impression that if you join in this business, you're going to make $10,000 a month. Person joins the business and making $2,000 a month, right? I've actually seen this happen. The person is making $2,000 a month, and the person is still fighting the upline. That if you told me I was making $10,000 a month, I'm only making $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month is over $700,000. This is money he wasn't making before, right? Now he's making, there's an additional $700 to his income, and it's not graceful. But why is he not graceful? Because the upline hinged his expectation on $10,000. So he probably had drawn a budget of $4 million, which is $10,000. So right now he's making $700,000. His budget is way more than what he's making. That is why that attitude of ingratitude is setting. And again, let me digress a little. One thing I see, one major difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich are always thinking on how to multiply their money, more investments to make, more opportunities to take advantage of, right? That is the mindset of the rich. But the poor, the moment they have an expectation of money to come, they already have a list of how they want to spend that money. In other words, what makes the rich happy is investment. What makes the poor happy is consumption. All right. So a poor man buys a car is happy. A poor man buys clothes is happy. A poor man rents a house is happy. These are all the abilities. These are all things taking money out of you. Ability simply means things taking money out of you. So why are you happy when you are making somebody else rich or richer? That is the mindset of the poor. The rich don't think that way. The rich is always thinking about how to multiply money. So it is now from the excess of the multiplied money that the rich use to spoil themselves. Buy the car, take expensive vacation, live in a big house. Do you understand that? Now, the rich do those things the poor wants to do, like fly private jet or fly first class or business class, go on expensive vacation, put your children in very expensive school, live in a posh neighborhood. These are things that the rich do. And the poor also strive to do those things. But what the poor don't understand is that the rich are not doing those things from their capital or from their end income. They are doing those things from their passive income. The rich are focused on investing in different opportunities, so that they from those opportunities passively, is able to buy them a good car, is able to help them afford to live in posh neighborhood, is able to help them afford to do business class, put their children in a good school. But the poor, who is striving very hard, he makes the money. The moment the money is coming, he has changed his child from the school the child was going to a posh school. The moment the money is coming, he has sold the car he was driving to buy a bigger car. The moment the house is coming, he's no longer buying from the market he used to buy. He's now wanting to buy designer clothes. Why? Now, what we now see is that even though that his earning capacity has increased, his life is not wealthy. He's actually poorer. Because if his expenses were, say, 500,000 naira every month when he was where he was, now he's earning more money. Let's assume that he gets into an opportunity that is making 10 million naira every month. Now his expenses have grown from 500,000 to 10 million. So what happens is that, yes, he's earning more money, but he doesn't have more money because all the money he's earning, actually spending it on his lifestyle, which he has increased. That is the difference between the rich and poor. Do you understand that? Let me summarize in case you don't understand it. If you want to ever build wealth, you must understand the classification. Right? As money is coming in, always be on the lookout for opportunities to invest in, always be on the lookout for business to invest in, so that you can start making money without your time being invested in opportunities. Do you understand that? That is the meaning of passive income. Passive income is making for a business that does not require your time. A business that does not need your time. That is what passive income is. So you can be sleeping, you're earning money. You can be traveling, money is coming. That is passive income. So what the rich does is they invest in so many of those channels. And then when the money coming from those channels can now afford them lifestyle that you see and you treat for. Meanwhile, you are using your money. When you hit one contract, you make 10 million, you use the 10 million cash back, you hit another contract, 2 million, you change your children's school. So you are making money from active income. Active income is income that does not come if your time is not engaged. And your active income is always limited because you only have 25 days. So there's so much you can do with your time. All right, so your active income is already limited, and you cannot work 4 hours a day, right? So it is wrong for you to fund your consumption or your lifestyle from active income. Your active income should go towards investment, and then your passive income can now fund those lavish lifestyle. Does that make sense? I hope that's very, very clear. All right. So most times the rich have principles they abide by that most poor people are not willing to abide by. So when you take the result of somebody with a rich mentality, all right, making some crazy figures in his network marketing company every month, and then you take that figure and you need to pitch somebody with a poor mentality, with a poverty mentality, definitely is not going to command that kind of result, and it's going to now say you deceived or you deceived her. All right. So please always add a disclaimer. Say, hey, this is what is possible in this business. I, for one, this is how much I have made. My upline, this is how much he has made. But I am not guaranteeing that you are going to make this amount. It is possible for you to make this amount. It is possible for you to make even more than this amount, but it is also possible for you to make less than this amount. It all depends on you, your work ethic, your drive, and how much you push, right? So you need to say that to them so that they have the proper expectation when they join you in the business. Okay, so let me know what you think so far. I've shared 5 rules with you so far. What do you think? Let me know. All right, before I share the last one. Okay, so this is 1 hour. We've been on this call for 1 hour. We have 30 more minutes to go. That's awesome. I like the pace. So I have a lot of time to engage with you guys and probably take questions. Okay, so let me read some of the comments that I have so far. Okay, Angela says, so never tell anyone to borrow money to undertake your business. Yeah, correct. So Angela, you've not written the 5th one, right? This is the 4th one. The 5th one is when you share your results or that of your upline. Remember to add a disclaimer. That is the fifth one. All right. Okay. So let me know what you think in the chat, right? Let me know what you think so far. How has it been so far? Have you learned anything? What you have learned tonight with your network marketing business, one way or the other, or even your business, will it help it one way or the other? All right. Do you believe that what you have learned tonight is actually going to help you to do this business more professionally? Do you think so? All right. And get it in the chat, in the comments. I would like to know. All right. All right, so keep the comments coming. Let me touch on number 6. As I begin to see your comment, I'll pause, take your comment, and then we'll go back. Okay. So number 1, I said don't take more risks than you can afford to lose. And one way to actually take on opportunities or businesses that are higher than your capacity, financial capacity, without taking more risk than you can afford to lose, is to partner with other people so that all of you can share the risk amongst yourselves. Number 2 is don't guarantee results, right? In your business, whether it is normal business or network marketing, please don't guarantee results, right? Number 3, always share the advantages and disadvantages of the opportunity, right? Share the advantages and disadvantages of the opportunity. It's very, very important you do so. And then number 4, never tell anybody to borrow or take risks that they are not willing to take. All right, share your opportunity with them, tell them the advantages and disadvantages, and let them make up their minds themselves. Okay. Number 5, when you share your results or that of your upline, remember to add a disclaimer. Very, very important. Remember to add a disclaimer. I just explained that. And then finally, number 6, as much as possible, promote to those in your community. Oh, this is so important. As much as possible, don't promote your business to outsiders, people who are not learning what you are learning, right? You see, explain this for you to understand what I'm talking about. The people in your community share a deeper connection with you than just a business opportunity. Do you understand? The people in your community, they share your ideology, they share your vision, they have come to know, like, and trust you. They see you as a business family member. So your connection with them is on a deeper level than that business that you guys are promoting. So if anything goes wrong with that business, your connection is already stronger than that particular opportunity. They already know that there are more opportunities that can make you get more money, right? But it's only people in your community that will have that kind of mindset. So when you just go ahead and you're sharing your opportunity, mentioning the name of your company on social media, number 1 is that people are going to go and research your company, right? Without even clicking on your link. The moment you are giving them the name of your company, people will type it on Google and they are going to research it. And probably even join somebody else. Yeah, that's the truth. Probably join somebody else. Or probably will read negative reviews, because in life, once you discover that the moment you begin to be successful, there will definitely be people talking ill about you. That's why it's called backbiting. If you are not successful, it is impossible for somebody to backbite you, because what backbiting means that somebody is at your back biting you. So that means you are in front, isn't it? So if you are not successful, nobody will backbite you. So the moment you begin to command the result, people will start to backbite you. That is the reason why you hardly see any successful person that does not have a negative review online. So when you share the name of your opportunity in the public, what it means is that you are letting people to get acquainted with the negative reviews of your business before they have heard the positive review from you. So you need to allow them to hear the positive review from you first. Then when they go and see negative review, they can compare what you told them and what they are reading, and they can decipher that these people writing this review, they're just jealous, or they're just trying to demarket this company because they're promoting a similar company. That is what many unethical marketers do. So you are promoting product A. Product A has a competition, which is product B. So you will not do a video or do a write-up saying that product A is a scam, product A is Ponzi, product A is this and that, you just demarket them, and then at the end of the video or whatever the article you're writing, you not tell them that they should rather do product B instead of product A. Meanwhile, they are competition. So, but when you give your audience an opportunity to hear from you first, even when they see a negative review, they will be able to make an informed decision. All right. So don't go on social media and start talking about your business, calling names. Don't do that. Rather, talk about your lead magnet. Talk about the value add. All right. Talk about that value. Let that value be what will attract them. When they now come into your ecosystem and they begin to understand what your community is about, they begin to build friendship amongst each other. Then you can share your business opportunity with them. At that point, what is the relationship between the both of you is already deeper than the business. So no matter what happens in that business, they're going to stay with you. No matter how many other people are trying to pull them into that your business, they're going to say, no, I want to stay with this person because this person, I am sure, genuinely cares about me. This person started adding value to me even before I added value to him. So why should I leave him and join you, who have not even added any value to me? Do you understand that? So please, as much as possible, build a community first, nurture them, add value to them, and then share your offer with them. You will get a better conversion rate. A lot of them are going to listen to you and do business with you than just blasting your opportunity out there to people who don't know you, people who will understand what you're about, people who will think negative things about what you're sharing out there. All right. So if you must share, yeah, get active on social media, but brand yourself as that value creator. I already explained that to you. So if you're a tailor, for instance, don't go out there and start telling people that you show good Safari or good native and all of that. No, don't do that, because if you do that, there's nothing differentiating you with every other tailor. Every other tailor does that. But imagine that on your page, you're always giving style tips, all right? Fashion trends. You're always teaching one thing or the other about fashion, about how to mix colors, about the kind of shoes that go better with Safari, that go better with native, that go better with what's the other one? Kaftan and all of those, stiletto and all of those things. The kind of wristwatch you wear. The kind of wristwatch you put on, depending on what you're, all of those things. If you're putting on a brown belt, always put on, ensure that your wristwatch has a brown, is also a brown. Don't put on a brown belt and put on a wristwatch with a black belt. All right? So many people don't understand this. So you need to teach them that. When you teach them that, what you will not discover is this. When it is time for them to actually, patronize a tailor, you are the one they are going to come to. By far, no competition. Because you have carved yourself as not just a tailor, but as a value creator in that particular industry. You have positioned yourself as a thought leader in that particular industry. They already have a good mindset about you. They believe you that you will be able to deliver, on this particular product or service because you added value to them. And even when you make a mistake, they are more willing to forgive you. Why? Because you've already added value to them. Very, very important, right? You need to understand that. So please, as much as possible, build a community first, right? It doesn't matter where it is, whether it is WhatsApp, whether it is Telegram, whether it's on Facebook, anywhere it is, just build a community, build a tribe, right? And then you can begin to market to them. That's very important. It will really save you from lots of stress and pressure and negative-minded people. All right, your community will already sift out negative minded. Even when somebody comes into your community with a negative mindset, by the time he begins to engage with other community members, that mindset probably will change. And if it will not change, the community will be uncomfortable for him or her. The person will just leave. All right. So if you have a situation whereby for every negative person you have 10 or 15 positive persons, definitely those positive people will drown out the negative person. The negative person will either convert to a positive person or probably will leave your group. So that is how you want to build your team. Those are the 6 things that I have for you tonight to take advantage of to build a very solid and sustainable team. All right. So we have about 9 minutes to the end of this particular session. I want to get your questions or your feedback. Just go ahead. Whatever you want to share. If there's something that I've struck a chord with you, let me know in the comments. If there's something you learned, let me know in the comments. If there's a question you have, let me also know in the comments. If there is a suggestion, whatever, just feel free. Let's engage for the next 9 minutes, and then we can call it a day. Before we, as I'm waiting for your comments, right? Let me see. Toby Samson the window to say, this is awesome. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you. So as I'm waiting for your comments to come, I want to also inform you that tomorrow we're going to be having a session tomorrow by 7. It's not going to be the regular Marketing on Fire training. This particular session by 7 is going to be a Zoom call. A friend of mine from California shared an opportunity with me over the weekend, and I think it's worth considering. It's something I'm going to do. I think it's like I explained on Friday. Yeah, it was on Friday. I said you should not be too tied to your vehicle. Your vehicle is something taking you to your destination, right? So you have a goal, what you want to achieve in life. Now you're looking for channels. Some of those channels are the companies you're actually promoting right now, or the business you're actually doing right now. So you're looking for channels through which you will achieve that goal. All right. So the way you should think is this: whenever there's a new vehicle that can help you get to your goal faster, you need to consider it. All right. And sometimes you probably even need to change vehicle. Sometimes you don't need to change vehicle, but you need to acquire that vehicle and have multiple vehicles working for you to help you get faster to your destination. So that is what I do as a person. So he shared that opportunity with me on over the weekend, and the opportunity is launching today actually. So I spoke with him. I said I would love you to come talk to my audience about it tomorrow, and he agreed. So I'll confirm the time to you, but tentatively it's going to be 7 p.m. There's going to be a 1-hour business presentation by my friend for that particular opportunity. So hopefully it will be 7 to 8 o'clock, and then our normal Marketing on Fire meeting will start from 9 o'clock. So I'll share the link, the Zoom link. It's not going to be, like I said, it's not going to be on live broadcast. It's going to be a Zoom link. Click on that link and then join us on Zoom. So if you're not in the notification list on WhatsApp, please, you need to join. It's very important. Just go to danewa.net/notification list. Right, danewa.net/notification list, and join the WhatsApp notification. That is where I would, keep you updated as regards the information, the links, and the time and what have you. Right. So tomorrow, let's don't forget. Let's have a date by 7 o'clock. It's an opportunity that for as many of you that will join, you probably see that it can help you make some more money in addition to what you're already doing. So it's your call to make. You hear him present it, you bombard him with questions, and make your decisions yourself. All right. So I'm going to do it. I just felt that you should be aware of it and decide for yourself if it's something you want to do or not. All right. A similar opportunity. Another friend of mine who is from Israel. He joined a similar opportunity sometime in February, and he didn't inform me. So I just got to know about it last month or so, and he was already making a lot of money. As of today, he sent me an email that in the last 4 months, in that particular opportunity, he's made $1.1 million. All right. He also shared me a message of another of his mentee or protege, who made 300. What was that? 390 something thousand in 30 days. All right. So, but I didn't join him because I knew about it very late. For me, that opportunity is good. So right now, the same kind of business is opening or is launching tonight. So you'll be getting aware of it tomorrow. So you're going to be brand new in the business, and then for those of you who be willing to run with it, you can make some good money for yourself. Again, disclaimer, I'm not saying you're going to make $1.1 million. I'm not saying you're going to make $391,000, but heck, you can make that, you can make more than that, you can make that. It all depends on you. Depends on your drive, depends on your work ethic, and depends on what you want to achieve. But all I know is that anybody can actually afford it. It's so cheap to come in that anybody can afford it. So easy to make money that anybody who is at least willing and serious can make some good money for himself or herself. And that's why I thought to share with you. So you're going to be hearing from me tomorrow, but I'll confirm with you in the notification list. I'll also see in the Marketing Affair community. But try to be in the notification list. There are some things I'll probably share with you there that I will not share in the Marketing Affair community. So try to be in the notification list on WhatsApp. In case you're not there, it's danewa.net/notification list. All right? danewa.net/notification list. Let me see. Let me try to create. So keep your comments coming, please. I want to post this on the screen just in case you prefer to see it, to be sure I'm not making mistake. So keep your comments coming. Okay, so that's the link to join the WhatsApp group, right? Please don't share this WhatsApp group yet. But this is what I can do. By the time we do the presentation tomorrow, and you decide that you want to join the business, I understand also that most of you would want your prospects to be added to a community sort of, where they will also mingle with other people, where they will also join the presentation, and that way they'll be more, readily willing to join you. I understand that. So when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. So when we get to that bridge, either I will create another group for them, or I'll give you permission to share the link of this particular group so that they can join you. But I will decide the best thing for us to do, right? But for now, please don't share this link. It's exclusively for members of Marketing on Fire, all right? So I think what I'll probably do is to create another group so that those of you who will be joining the opportunity tomorrow after it's shared with you, you can send your prospects, all right? Send your prospects to that particular group so that it is me that will be helping you build them, right? So I'll be the one training, nurturing them for you. When they join the business, they come and join with your link, and they're making money. So I'm actually going to be working for you. So I think I'll create another group after the presentation tomorrow. But for now, this is exclusively for Marketing on Fire members. Please, I beg of you, don't share the link with anybody. It's just for you that is on this call. If you are not on this, just click on this link right now. danewa.net/notification list and join the WhatsApp. All right? I think I can take it back now. All right. So do I have questions already? Let me see. No questions there. Okay. All right. So looks like we don't have questions. Looks like we don't have questions because I don't have any question right here. What's the last comment there? Thanks. Okay, no, I didn't get it. All right, let me see. Oh, so many comments that I'm not seeing on my screen. Okay, let me go ahead and read it. The last person on my screen who commented is Toby Samson Ogundeji. Okay, wow. Okay, Zalman says impressive. Onyeka Chineke King. I love that name. Onyeka Chineke means who is stronger than God. I love that name. All right. He said this formula is the best. Being honest enough gives peace of mind. The desperate ones are not so. Number 5. Yes. All right. Adebayo Adeyoju says result is also subject to effort most times. Yes. Well, subject to effort. So not just effort, subject to effort, subject to knowledge, right? Because you cannot compare. Just imagine you doing network marketing before you join Marketing on Fire. Imagine you try to compete with somebody who is a member of Marketing on Fire and who is putting to practice what we are teaching in Marketing on Fire. You can agree with me that the person will beat you hands down anything, right? Just imagine yourself after taking training in Marketing on Fire for 1 month. This is only our second week. Just imagine that you take this training throughout this week, take it throughout the third week, take it throughout the fourth week. 1 month, imagine what will happen in your business. You'll be able to go into any business confidently that getting customers, getting target audience is not your problem. In fact, for most of you who are network marketers, by the time I'm done with you, your problem will be getting worthwhile opportunities to promote. That will be your problem, not how to promote. You will have mastery of how to promote. You will be able to enter any opportunity or business and promote it very easily because you would have learned how to, take advantage of digital marketing to promote whatever it is. So your problem will be, man, can I get something worthwhile? That will be your problem. So if you are now competing with somebody in network marketing, definitely you are going to beat the person out. So it's not just effort. Knowledge also have a lot to do about it. And then the network also has a lot to do about it. So imagine that if after the presentation tomorrow by 7 p.m., you decide to do the business, and then you invite your target audience or your prospects into the group I'm going to create. Imagine that they attend our trainings and hear the things you are hearing. Definitely, they are going to want to be part of this community, and they're going to want to join us. So you're going to have an advantage over somebody else doing the same network marketing business, but it's not a part of a community like this, where we see ourselves as business family members, right? So most times, hard work is not the solution. Smart work also has a role to play. And smart work involves knowledge, involves network, involves doing it the right way. All right. So that's what I have to say about that. Okay, Angela says when you share results of the uplines, remember to add a disclaimer. Yeah, that was number 5. All right. Ogundeji says this is awesome. All right. Olufemi said this is inspiring. Thanks a lot. Okay, thank you so much, my brother. Harmony, the guy that is blazing through, he says, build a tribe or community for your business. Nice points. Thank you, my brother. Chienum Egwali says, so inspiring. Zaman Walker says, great concept. Thanks a lot. Zaman says, explanations were really exhaustive. Cool. Thank you so much, guys. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you put to practice the things that you have learned today. So, and then I look forward to you joining me in the Zoom meeting tomorrow by 7 p.m. Definitely, I'm going to inform you of that particular meeting, what time it's going to hold, but tentatively it's going to be by 7 p.m. so that we can finish up before our regular 9 p.m. meeting. And in our 9 p.m. meeting tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing how to build your email list. So in the poll that went on the Marketing on Fire group, most of you said you want to learn how to build your email list. So I'm going to share that tomorrow, how to build your email list, so that you can begin to actually put to work the things that you are teaching, right? To build a network marketing business, build your business, and then you get more results. All right, so thank you so much. I hope to see all of you. I hope all of you are in the WhatsApp group. Very important. Please, if you're not there, go there. danewa.net/notification list. Join that network, that WhatsApp group, so that you can get notified of the meeting tomorrow. All right. Gabriel, awesome, boss. Even though I joined it, okay, Gabriel, you can watch the recording on the group. And Gabriel, please join the notification list on WhatsApp if you've not joined already. Very, very important. Go to danewa.net/notification list. There's a business opportunity launching tonight. It's probably going to launch midnight tonight. All right, that I want to share tomorrow. It's going to help everybody make a lot of money. To probably to be able to fund your network marketing business. Some of you probably need to start advertising in the business you're already doing and you need capital. This can provide that capital if you come on board. All right, so Gabriel, very, very important. I was going to reach out to you, but I had a lot on my plate today. So thank God I just saw you right now. Please go to that, go and join that notification so that you can be aware of the presentation tomorrow by 7 p.m. It's danewa.net/notification. It's very, very, very important. All right. Okay. Chinem said, thank you very much, sir. Marian said, thank you, sir, for the value. I appreciate you, Marian. Thank you so, so much. All right. Marian, please make a date with me tomorrow, 7 p.m. Very important. All right. All right. So, guys, let's call it a day here. I'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. and also 9 p.m. It's going to be a very loaded day. In fact, for some of you, tomorrow is going to be an amazing day for you. I'm going to be very excited. Just we have been excited since weekend, all right, for this opportunity. Let me not let the cat out of the bag. You're going to hear it from one of the very top leaders in that particular company. It's launching tonight, so you're going to be very, very brand new to that business, which means that your chances of even making much more money is going to be way higher. All right, so let's get in touch. The notification list, I'll give you all the details that you need. Hopefully 7 p.m. on Zoom. Remember, it's not going to be on the group. It's not a live broadcast. It's going to be on Zoom. So I'll send the Zoom link, and then 9 p.m. we'll teach how to build your email list for your business. And that one will be live broadcast. All right. So thank you so much for hanging out with me again tonight. I'll see you. If you came late, please get the recording right on the group. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good night.